Hello and welcome. Today I'm in the Tier 9 US battleship, the mighty Iowa. This match is on the map North, and this is after the 5.1.1 patch, which means that battleship shells with AP deal quite a bit of damage. I wanted to take a shot at that cruiser, but he got behind the island, or rather, he wasn't quite there, but he would have got, and I couldn't have led enough. So I took another shot at another cruiser instead, and I got a citadel. Nice. On the first volley I fired. The York. Would be nice if I could fire at follow-up, but sadly the York turned, so since this Iowa is showing a nice broadside, I'll try to take a shot at him once I figure out whether he's coming closer or turning or anything like that. Okay, and it seems that he was turning, but he stopped. I won't though. I will turn, keep turning, because I do not want to take massive damage. And I got another citadel. Two volleys, two citadels. Very nice. And I turned my ship around. Guns are gonna take a while to turn though. Would be nice if I could fire at the Atlanta, or even the Otago, I guess. I just don't want to keep firing at these 20-kilometer ranges against other battleships. Chances of getting citadels is pretty low. Wow, and another citadel. 3 volleys, 3 citadels. Actually, this isn't even 3 full volleys yet, because my front guns didn't fire. Okay, Atlanta next. Atlanta is kinda difficult to fire at from long range because she is really mobile and she is small, so dispersion can completely mess up a shot, and that's not gonna hit. Because she was turning at least, or I just didn't aim well enough. Well, luckily she can't actually fire back at me because, you know, she is too far away. I was thinking of trying another shot on the Atlanta, but sadly she was turning, or I imagined she would turn because of the torpedo, so I tried hitting the Izumo instead. It didn't lead enough though, which is sad. Oh well. So far my performance has been pretty good, so kinda expected that at some point the luck would cease to be. I'll start moving closer now because I know more or less where enemies are, so I can tell essentially where it's good to fight and where it isn't. You know, I don't want to like make a choice of where to go right at the start because I don't know where the enemies are gonna go. Well, this volley I made up for missing last time. 20k damage without the citadel hit even. Pretty good. But yeah, essentially, you know, at the start of a match, you don't see me rush somewhere usually, in a battleship at least, because I'm still trying to figure out where exactly I should go, because I don't know where the enemies are gonna be, so I don't want to commit to like going to the west side and then find out that the entire enemy team went east. So I just try to sit back and fire, and this Colorado is close and kinda low HP, so I'll try to take a shot at him instead of anything else at the moment. Okay, decent. 9,000 damage. Could have been better, of course, but can't be too greedy. I don't know if I can take this shot. I mean, I'd like to. Fuck it, let's try. Maybe I'll get lucky. Not enough lead after all because of the mountain in the way. Well, fine. Let's switch targets then. Hello, Fubuki. You are a bit too close to my battle boat, so you are rather unfortunate. Although it's not that great of an idea to fire a full Iowa volley. He only has 2000 HP and he is burning. While I could probably get the kill secure, kinda wasteful. I mean, I did almost 15,000 damage to this Atago instead. Hitting a 2000 HP Ibuki that burned down and expired now would have been a waste. Okay, I don't want to try to take another shot at the Atago, because I imagine that the Atago is gonna turn away when she sees shells incoming, like she will expect it, so I'll try to take a shot at the Izuma instead. Sadly, I didn't lead enough again. Which is unfortunate, because fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And I got fooled twice. It seems that there's a destroyer ahead of me. And I got the Atago, so now it's time to focus on the York. Actually, originally I just wanted to fire my back guns at the York, which is why I switched, but it made it look like I was a character from a movie where you don't look back at the explosion. Okay, there's a destroyer to the right side of my ship. 9 kilometers, Fubuki. Okay, she fired torpedoes earlier, so she will probably fire torpedoes again soon-ish. So I probably can't hit her anyway, so I should just try to finish off the York with my EP. Also, I slowed down because I imagined that there would be torpedoes incoming, and there were. And they missed because I had slowed down, so I'll speed up again. I switched to HE to be able to fire at the Fubuki, but I don't know if I can. I mean, she isn't visible anymore. I'll heal because I imagine that I'm gonna start taking tons of damage soon. Because the Fubuki isn't visible anymore, I switch my target back to the York. Picking her off would be a good idea. Sadly, I missed completely. Okay, good. Somebody else picked her off. The Fubuki is dangerous, but I don't think I can pick her off. Maybe it's better if I just switch targets to the Izumo instead. And just keep, you know, turning, slowing down, speeding up, that kind of stuff to dodge the Fubuki volleys. My plan here is right now is to turn to the right for the next Izumo volley. Actually, no, sorry, that already happened. The plan was to keep my ship straight when the Izumo volley was coming in, and then turn to the left side, which will probably make me take a ton of damage from the Izumo, but at least if the Fubuki tries to torpedo me, the torpedoes are unlikely to hit. I mean, at this point, if they tried shooting at me, that is, if the Fubuki tried torpedoing me, he won't have a broadside to fire on, only the backside of the ship. And I want to keep turning left because this will make the Izumo unable to citadel me. Also, I pinged my cap because I think that one destroyer, the Błyskawica, will have trouble holding off the enemy destroyer and battleship. And because I wanted to turn away from the Izumo, I fired at the Iowa, and I got a citadel hit and did 27,000 damage. Hopefully that will be enough to pick off the Iowa and enable me to fight the Izumo. Sadly, it wasn't enough. But it seems that the Iowa is moving out of the cap or will eat the torpedoes. And because we have 2 destroyers in our cap, I think that we're gonna win this game even if they start capping right now, because we have 2 ships that can cap that base, so yeah. Also, I need to still remember that there's a Fubuki around, so going at full speed might not be the best idea, at least not straight ahead. I want to keep my nose pointed between the Izumo and the Iowa, because this will help me not take citadels from either of the ships. Although I think in this case I did get citadel. Would be nice if one of the battleships got picked off though. But yeah, they are definitely capping, so our destroyers need to keep capping at B. And it's unlikely that they can interrupt the caps. Might be a good idea to try to pick off the Iowa though. Also, there is still a Fubuki around. I'll try to take a shot at the Iowa, just in case. Especially because my guns were turned there anyway. But yeah, I slow down now. And try to turn towards the Izuma, and I can see the Fubuki. Yeah, definitely slowing down is the correct choice. If she has fire torpedoes, they will probably miss. And if she didn't, and is going to fire now, I will be able to speed up soon, which will make her miss again. I want to switch to HE and start firing at this Fubuki, because she might be dangerous. Also, I lost my back gun, so it's kinda pointless to show broadside to enemy ships. And this slowing down made torpedoes miss. Excellent. We're gonna cap in a moment though, so the game's gonna end. I probably won't be able to finish this Fubuki. And yeah, game ended. Was a really good game. I really liked the parts where I managed to outplay the Fubuki. I got 2000 base experience, which is good enough. And I did over 200,000 damage, which is really good, I think, at least. Was a great Iowa game, especially, I mean, in an Iowa, this is really good, at least for me. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe, and thanks for watching.